We all love KitKat. Breaking one of those crispy bars and enjoying how the chocolate melts in our mouths is a sensation that simply has no comparison. It's almost impossible to resist that perfect balance between the smoothness of the chocolate and the crunch of the wafer. And while you're watching this video, you're probably already craving one in your hands to enjoy. KitKat has kept its manufacturing process a strict secret for years. But have you ever wondered what makes each bite so irresistible? What's really hidden inside that shiny wrapper? Well, today we'll take you inside a KitKat factory and reveal every step of its meticulous production process. From selecting ingredients to the final packaging, you'll discover everything that makes KitKat the irresistible chocolate we all know. And who knows, maybe after learning about the process, you'll see them in a whole new light. So, sit back and let's begin. KitKat was born in 1935 in the United Kingdom, initially under the name Chocolate Crisp. The idea arose from the need to create a chocolate snack that was easy to carry and perfect for a quick break at work. The company, Trees, which developed it, was inspired by the demand for a snack that workers could enjoy during their breaks. In 1937, the name was changed to KitKat, a short and catchy name that quickly gained popularity. Over time, KitKat has become a global icon, famous for its characteristic crunch and its unmistakable slogan, "Have a break, have a KitKat." So, now that you know the origin of this sweet chocolate snack, come with me inside the factory and let's see its production process. Step 1. Selection of ingredients and cocoa. Preparation. The first step in the production of KitKat is the selection and preparation of essential ingredients. These include cocoa, powdered milk, sugar, wheat flour, and vegetable oil. Each of these ingredients must meet strict quality standards to ensure that the final product has the flavor and texture characteristic of KitKat. Cocoa is perhaps the most important ingredient in KitKat production, as it is the base of the chocolate that coats the bars. This cocoa is sourced from carefully selected plantations and undergoes an initial cleaning process to remove impurities. Once cleaned, the cocoa is roasted at high temperatures, which helps release and develop the natural flavors of the bean. This roasting process is crucial, as the taste of the chocolate largely depends on how the cocoa beans are roasted. After roasting, the beans are ground into a dense paste known as cocoa liquor, which is the base component of the chocolate. Powdered milk, sugar, and other ingredients are also carefully selected. The powdered milk is added to give smoothness and creaminess to the chocolate, while sugar provides the necessary sweetness to balance the natural bitterness of the cocoa. These ingredients are combined with the cocoa liquor in specific proportions to create the chocolate that will coat the KitKat bars. This chocolate mixture is refined several times to ensure it has a smooth and uniform texture, which is essential for the final product. Step 2. Wafer production. While the chocolate is being prepared, the process of making the wafers that form the core of KitKat begins. These wafers are made from a mixture of wheat flour, sugar, and vegetable oil. The wheat flour makes up approximately 50% of the mixture, while the sugar accounts for 30%, and the vegetable oil represents the remaining 20%. These ingredients are combined in an industrial mixer until a homogeneous dough is formed. This dough must rest for a specific amount of time to ensure that the ingredients are properly integrated, which is crucial for the quality and consistency of the wafers. Once the dough is ready, it is rolled into very thin layers using a laminating machine. These layers of dough are baked at a high temperature, usually around 180 degrees Celsius, for a short period of time. This quick baking produces light and crispy wafers, which are essential for the characteristic crunch when biting into a KitKat. The baked wafers are quickly cooled to stop the baking process, then cut into sheets of the necessary size for assembling the KitKat. Step 3. Filling preparation. The filling placed between the layers of wafers is a crucial part of the KitKat, as it provides the product's signature crunchy texture. This filling is made using crushed wafers mixed with a portion of chocolate. To achieve this, some of the baked wafers are ground into a fine powder. This wafer powder is mixed with chocolate in a typical ratio of 70% crushed wafers and 30% chocolate, creating a dense, flavorful paste that will be used as the filling. This filling paste is evenly spread over a layer of wafers using a machine that ensures even distribution. Another layer of wafer is then placed over the filling, and this process is repeated several times to form a sandwich of wafers and chocolate filling. Each KitKat bar typically contains 4 layers of wafers interspersed with 3 layers of filling, which contributes to its distinctive crunchy texture. Step 4. Bar assembly. The assembly of KitKat bars is a process that requires precision to ensure each bar has the correct shape and size. After the filled wafers have been cut into strips of the standard KitKat size, these strips are placed into special molds that will give them their final shape before being coated in chocolate. The molds are designed to ensure that each strip of filled wafers has the exact dimensions and to facilitate the coating process. It is crucial that the strips are properly aligned in the molds so that the chocolate coating can be applied evenly. If any strip does not meet the specifications, it is removed from the process to be reused or recycled, ensuring that only the best bars continue down the production line. Step 5. Chocolate coating. The chocolate coating is one of the most important phases in KitKat production, as the chocolate not only provides flavor, but also the final texture and appearance of the product. Before applying the chocolate, it must be tempered, a process that involves heating the chocolate to a specific temperature, cooling it, and then reheating it to ensure it has the right consistency and shine once solidified. The tempering process is done in 3 stages. First, the chocolate is heated to about 45 degrees Celsius to melt all the fat crystals it contains. Then, it is rapidly cooled to around 27 degrees Celsius, allowing some of the crystals to reform into a stable structure. Finally, the chocolate is slightly heated to around 31 degrees Celsius, which allows only the stable crystals to remain, ensuring that the chocolate has an attractive shine and a crisp texture once solidified. Once tempered, the chocolate is poured over the strips of filled wafers in the molds, ensuring that they are completely covered. This coating process is carried out by specially designed machines that allow for uniform coverage of all surfaces of the wafer strips, including the top, sides, and bottom. This is essential for KitKat to have a perfect appearance and a balanced taste, where the chocolate and wafers complement each other perfectly. Step 6. Cooling. After being coated with chocolate, KitKat bars pass through a cooling tunnel. This tunnel is a crucial component of the process as it allows the chocolate to solidify in a controlled manner. Gradual and controlled cooling ensures that the chocolate maintains its shine, texture, and hardness, which is essential for the eating experience. The temperature inside the cooling tunnel is carefully regulated to prevent the chocolate from melting or losing its crystalline structure. Generally, the temperature in this tunnel is low enough to allow the chocolate to cool quickly, but not so low as to cause thermal shock, which could affect the final quality of the product. The KitKat bars remain in this tunnel long enough to ensure that the chocolate is fully solidified before moving on to the next production stage. Step 7. Quality control, packaging, and distribution. Once the bars have exited the cooling tunnel, they undergo rigorous quality control. This step is essential to ensure that each KitKat bar meets the high standards set by the brand. Quality control includes several stages, starting with a visual inspection of each bar to detect any defects, such as air bubbles, uneven coating, or damage to the wafers. In addition to visual inspection, random taste and texture tests are conducted. These tests are carried out by quality control experts who verify that each bar has the characteristic taste and texture of KitKat. The crunchiness of the wafers, the smoothness of the chocolate, and the combination of both are evaluated to ensure they meet consumer expectations. If any bar does not meet the standards, it is removed from the production line and, depending on the defect, may be recycled for use in future productions. Each KitKat bar is individually wrapped in aluminum or plastic foil. This primary packaging protects the chocolate from moisture, light, and other environmental factors that could affect its quality. After being individually wrapped, the bars are grouped into packs of several units or placed in boxes for wholesale distribution. This packaging is designed to be visually appealing and easy to open while protecting the product. The final step in the process is the distribution of the packaged KitKats from the production plant. The packaged bars are transported to distribution centers, where they are stored temporarily before being shipped to retailers around the world. During this stage, it is essential that the products are kept in optimal conditions to preserve the quality of the chocolate. For this reason, refrigerated trucks are used for transportation, ensuring that the bars do not melt or lose their shape during transit. Once the bars arrive at the retailers, they are placed on shelves ready to be purchased by consumers. At this point, the production cycle is complete, and the KitKat is ready to be enjoyed. From ingredient selection to final product delivery, each step in the manufacturing of a KitKat is designed to ensure that every bar is of the highest quality, providing the same delicious experience that has made this chocolate a favorite worldwide. Tell me, how did you imagine KitKat? The brand is committed to ensuring that every chocolate bar meets consumer expectations worldwide, guaranteeing exceptional quality in all its products. Each stage of the production process is carefully designed to deliver a delicious and consistent experience, from the crunch of the wafer to the smoothness of the chocolate we all know and love. However, let's not forget that while KitKat is an irresistible treat, it is also high in sugars and calories, which, if consumed in excess, can affect our health. Enjoying a KitKat occasionally is a pleasure few can resist, but it is important to maintain a balance by combining its consumption with healthier options to take care of our well-being. To finish, we have a question for you. Will you continue to enjoy your KitKat?